Good morning, good afternoon, and if you're listening at night, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Formcast. I wanted to bring up the subject today of fitness. Fitness pizza in my mouth. I'm just kidding. Actually, I had pizza over the weekend, but with good reason. I wanted to bring this up as a content creator streamer because, first of all, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for downloading the podcast. But I want to bring up the idea of fitness, the idea of a healthy lifestyle, because most gamers, streamers, content creators, I find that I know don't work out, they don't exercise, they don't even move that much. It's a lot of PC time, it's a lot of time on your phone, it's a lot of time just not moving your body. Now, to give you a little bit of background, I am 6'3", despite what anybody else says. I'm currently 243 pounds, I believe. As of most recent measurements, I have body percentage fat of 22%, which is pretty good, to be honest. And I've been on a weight loss, fitness, active lifestyle journey since I was 21 years old. When I was 21, I was switching from working at a grocery store for the last 6 years at the time, where I was moving every single day for 8 hours a day. I was working there full time. And I was lifting things that are heavy, moving things, this and that, always on my feet and walking all day long. And I went to an office job, and I very quickly realized that I felt very sluggish. I had a hard time breathing going up the stairs, even tying my own shoes. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tying my own shoes was very, very difficult. Now, I said at that time, you know what? It's time for a change. I need to do something. I had never stepped foot inside of a gym. I never wanted to. I was approximately 280 pounds, maybe a bit more. I never really weighed myself initially, but I weighed myself soon after I started. So you're looking at nearly 300-pound me. Very, very, very nervous and embarrassed to go into any form of gym, any fitness center, because, well, I figured most people there knew what they were doing and were more fit than I am and could do things better than me, which I think most people feel when they've never been to a gym or they're thinking of going to a gym and they just feel out of shape, weak, all these things that you think about. It was New Year's, and I figured why not try a New Year's resolution, because they usually didn't stick. So I figured why not go to the gym. So January 1st, I don't know what year it was back then in the day, do the math, but I went to the gym and I never stopped going. It was the best thing I could ever do for myself because I went on this journey of losing weight. And I went down all the way. Now, this is going to pre-COVID, where I hit my lowest weight and my, I would say, best in shape of my life, 211 pounds just before COVID hit in 2020. Now, obviously, that story ends because, well, COVID came and shut down all the gyms. And, well, living in a condo with no gym equipment, no really motivation to eat healthy at that point. It was just everything was difficult, and started going out more, ordering in, this and that, cooking less. Lo and behold, the full 3 years after, we're streaming as for a living. We're no longer working at the gym. I used to work at the gym as well, so I used to work out twice a day, all these kinds of things, right? It was very beneficial to work there because on your lunchtime, you could go do a half-hour workout or whatever. And if the boss wasn't there, well, you could do an hour workout and nobody would ever know. So that being said, I went from moving a lot more than I usually did, and went from that to sitting down a lot. Streaming for, at the time I only streamed 3 days a week, 3 nights a week, 3 hours at a time. But I was sitting down a lot more. Wasn't moving. Everything was closed. Yada yada. Story finishes with me gaining weight all the way to approximately 250 pounds. Now, more recently, I decided to take a hold of, put a grasp onto my ever so growing weight numbers and my poor healthy lifestyle, and turn it into an actual healthy lifestyle. This meant, less eating out. This meant cooking more. This meant spending money on actual groceries instead of just spending hundreds of dollars on takeout or restaurant food, for example. And in the moment of my unhealthy lifestyle of moving and all these things and not having time, or thinking I didn't have the time to cook and thinking I didn't have the time to do groceries properly and, put actual good, nutritious food in my body, I felt like crap. I would stream and I just felt like crap. Tired all the time, sluggish, motivation was low. I was still going to the gym. Mind you, I was still working out 5 days a week, but I wasn't doing anything. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel energetic. I didn't feel anything like that. So I started eating better. And what does that look like? Honestly, I still go out maybe once a week and a half. Once every 2 weeks, I'll go out. We'll celebrate, being good to ourselves. But that looks like barbecuing stuff. That looks like cooking things, making egg wraps for breakfast instead of not eating at all. Everyone thinks that not eating at all is the healthy way to go. If you want to not gain weight, you just don't eat, right? Well, surprise, it doesn't work. I've tried it. I've tried not eating all day and only eating chicken and rice, one meal a day. It didn't work. Your body needs nutrients. Your body needs certain things, healthy sugars, healthy fats, etc., etc. Now, I'm no expert in the fitness world. However, starting to eat better, starting to move more, starting to be more active, I feel amazing. Now, in the last month, I measured my measurements, I guess you can say. Measured my measurements, go figure. And I went down from 24, roughly, body fat percentage, down to 22. 2%. I only lost 1 pound in a whole month. But I feel stronger. I know I look leaner. I feel better. I'm more energetic. I sleep better. And I'm proud as ever. I talk to a lot of people about healthy lifestyles and all this kind of stuff, and a lot of people give all the excuses. And I'll tell you what, working at a gym for a few years and working as a probation officer and people telling me that they can't change because of time or money or this or that, there's no excuse that you can necessarily give me that I won't give you tough love back and say, no, we got to change things. We got to do this. If you really want it that bad, you go out and get it. You know what I mean? You have to make time. You have to make sacrifices in order to get what you want in life. So that being said, when it comes to streaming and content creation, I think it's insanely important to keep that healthy lifestyle up. Everyone thinks that you stream for 8 hours a day and you go and make content, you do this and you do that. Long term, your body will hate you. Long term, your brain will hate you. Long term, you will not succeed in whatever you're trying to do. I think going to the gym even 3 days a week for an hour, going for walks when you can. If you have a dog, taking the dog for a little bit of a longer walk, going for a little run, doing something different, getting outside of your comfort zone will not only help you physically, but mentally as well. Imagine running a business and you feel sluggish, you feel slow, lack of motivation, lack of energy. You're exhausted. Where's your business going? Exactly where it sounds like it's going. Downhill. You change that around. You're going to the gym. You feel healthy. You're eating good foods that make you happy, energetic. They taste amazing because, yeah, guess what? Healthy food can taste great. You don't have to eat seeds and nuts all day. You don't have to not eat all day. It doesn't have to be chicken and rice. It can be really, really fun foods, healthy foods that taste amazing and that are very, very easy to cook. Go figure, I learned this myself. And if I can learn it, you can learn it. But you do all these things, you make all these changes, you feel good, you're feeling great, you're feeling motivated, you're proud of yourself. All of a sudden, your business starts turning around and gets better and better. And that is insanely, insanely important in the world of streaming because when you are on camera, live, in front of people, they feel your energy. They see your energy. There are many times back in the day where I would be streaming, hat facing forward, hood on, just gaming out and miserable. I had to go live. This is what I do for a full-time job. This is what I do to pay my bills. This is how I keep the heat on. This is how I keep a roof over my head and the fridge full. Half full, let's say. I had to go live, but I was miserable. I wasn't healthy. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling energetic. I was tired all the time. Fast forward a few months, 3-4 months, and here we are. I wake up and I'm ready to go. I want to go to the gym. I want to finish my workout. I want to make my breakfast. I want to cook. I want to take that protein. And all of a sudden, you get these messages of like, I love your energy. I love your vibes. I'm coming back to your stream. Thank you so much for introducing myself to you and your community. This, that. The effects are a chain reaction. So if you're listening to this and you've been contemplating being fit, I don't know what that means for you. For me, it doesn't mean a six-pack. I can guarantee you that. I'm 34 years old. I am way too lazy to work out hard enough for a six-pack, but I can definitely reduce the fat on my body. I can increase the energy levels that I have. I can sleep better. I can be happier. I could smile more. And a lot of that has to do with eating better, with being active, going to the gym. For example, today I went to the gym for an hour and a bit. I did my regular Monday workout. We're going to go for a walk later for about an hour. Okay. And then we've got hockey tonight. It's a very active Monday. And guess what? I've been playing hockey for a few weeks now. It started up in October, I think it was. 1 day a week. First week, difficult as ever. I haven't been on skates in months. Second week, difficult. Third week, a little bit better. Last week, a lot better. I actually had a compliment from somebody on the rink, on the ice. And he says, "You're moving pretty fast there tonight. It seems like you're skating a lot smoother." I was insanely proud. Obviously, I didn't show it. I mean, we're boys, we're men, we're in a change room, and you don't want to be like, "Wow, man, thank you so much." But at the end of the day, those are the choices that I made. And I feel so much happier. And when you feel happier and you just put out that great energy because you're doing it yourself, good things come in whatever way you want them to. So, if you've been contemplating going to the gym, if you've been contemplating eating out less, not only will this help you financially as well, I spent $75 on food for the week. And now, yes, I do live by myself and I just have myself to buy food for. And I know that some of you have families of 17, so it's going to be different. But you'll still save money because you're eating out less. And if you don't save money, you're eating better. And that's the point. Your body will be happy. It'll thank you forever and ever and ever. So get up. Go for a walk. Get up. Go for a bike ride. Get up and go buy that membership for the gym. Go do a trial at the gym. Don't be scared. Ask questions. Do some research. Ask me, for God's sakes, if you need some help. Now, I can't give you a personal fitness plan that'll make you lose all the weight or make you feel better or whatever, but I can definitely do some suggestions. And I think it's important to know that you're not alone. Large majority of people have the difficulty in being fit, active, and living a healthy lifestyle. So put the brownie down, put the cookies down. You're allowed to treat yourself in moderation. Do it. Today. Not tomorrow. Thanks so much for listening. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys appreciate it as well. Because it means a lot to me that you guys listen. That being said, I'm going to go sit down for a bit. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.